Hi, if you're new here, I'm Ganiti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 16th episode of anime Code Geass, so let's get to it, let's go. Alright, let's see. So, we dealt with Mao the previous episode, but now it's probably going to be something different. And this is the same words that she said the previous episode, but now with added footage of Mao dying, probably. And characteristics to be the king. I did rewatch the end of the first episode, and so she just said that you have to fulfill one of my wishes. That is the contract. So she didn't really specify, at least there, what wish she wants to have fulfilled. Maybe that's like first Lelouch has to fulfill his wish with the gears, and then she will say what she wants. And this is peculiar because it's obvious there is some story behind her as well, right? How she became like she is, and how it seems like she has been living for such a long time, because we saw her with Mao, she looks the same, so she's not aging, so maybe she's like alive from very ancient times. Maybe one her wish is actually to somehow end this already. Maybe she's a bit tired of all of this. Maybe she wants to just age and die like all the humans. Maybe she wants to be kind of released from making this kind of contracts, and like that's why she makes them, so she doesn't have to do this anymore, kind of. I'm not sure. And there is some mystery, of course, in her backstory, and I'm really curious to learn this. I think we are going to, because Mao didn't even know her name. Kidnapped? No, oh no. Like Lelouch said in the previous episode, why wouldn't he attack my actual, like, main weakness? And that is his main weakness. Yeah. So, maybe we'll learn more about CC since she opened up to Lelouch more. We saw in the previous episode that they were going to capture Toda. Hmm. Wow, that's pretty horrific. I mean, there's not much they can do anyway. Like, what are they supposed to do? They don't have any medicine or food or abilities. Like, She's super sweet. I guess so. That's it. That's all the memory. So for both of them, maybe, I'm sure Suzaku also cares a lot about Nanelli, but he cares about everyone, I think, also. And she also cares about him, yes. So maybe if she's kidnapped, they both will start looking for her. Holy shit, that was dangerous. Yeah, she told him. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Drive her away? Yeah, I don't think Lelouch cares about the marriage interview. And Rivals is worried because he likes her. So Mao has survived and even escaped. Oh. Wait, this is the marriage interview with him? What? That's too much stuff happening. Is he really interested in marriage? Let's get married. So he just wants the kind of technicality of it. He just wants to have marriage. Yeah. So Lelouch was right when he was said in the last episode, like he would target Nanalle. So now he did target her. I thought he would be out of the picture already. How did he escape police? I thought he was. Yeah, I kind of thought. He. So now he just wants revenge on Lelouch. That's why he went for something closer. Before. Oh, yeah, so he was treated well. She's too sweet. Yeah, so he was specifically after CC last time. So he didn't really care to strike Lelouch that much in the heart, right? But now that's about him. That's about life. I think about revenge on Lelouch. Yeah, she was kind of out of the picture lately. I, I like her thought process. Suzaku got right away the hint, like, oh, something is wrong. He was somewhere, I don't know, in the sewer? That was a strange place. interesting development there. We'll see where it goes. Because it's his sister, I think maybe that's his weakness. He's more worried and that kind of thing, as well as usual. And also, if Suzaku comes with him, Mao can say something about Lelouch that Lelouch doesn't want Suzaku to know. So machine gun, holy shit! Holy shit! He is superhuman! Yeah, and so that little memory in the beginning with them was to kind of remind us how much they care for her. What the fuck is this? A bomb? That is a strange place. The wires kind of look different from the general style of how it's all drawn. Teamwork, right? Oh, and she's supposed to look after Nanale and she like doesn't even know because she's shopping. It would be nice if Nanale is already back safely by the time she's back from the shopping. To confront Mao himself. Lost the game? So he wanted him to find him, and he actually lost in chess last time. Oh, this looks so chill. just looks so peaceful. Interesting. Hmm. So yeah, she thinks of them also as dead and kind of cares about them, so to say. Seems. Yeah, so it's all about this chess game. Yeah, I usually just express everything that I'm thinking out loud. I actually like chess. I'm not like good at it, but I like this game. But you also thinking a lot when you're playing it, right? Because you're playing like what your opponent will do, what you are going to do, and you have to think about all the next moves and imagine them in your head. You can't really play it without thinking. Yeah, it's super close to him. That's so stressful. Is this his real thoughts or part of the plan? Hmm. Or his real thoughts are part of the plan? I don't think anything should happen to her. Seems fine. Mm. What? He can do that? Well, he trusted him. Oh, she got back from shopping. He committed suicide. So they thought he committed suicide, but it's not actually true. And Mao read his thoughts, so he knows about it. It could actually be true. World of C. She said I once loved you. Oh, that's a confession. Yeah. So, but we already discussed their relationship. But what's more interesting is Suzaku. So it was implied there are some mysteries in his past and his relationship with his father, and it seems like that's what it was about. So Suzaku didn't want any more unnecessarily that he thought like people dying, and his father was actually going to kind of go all out, like we resist until the end. We either win or die. That's how I understood it, at least. And Suzaku didn't agree with him, and he wanted to stop it, and he maybe accidentally, it seemed like he maybe wanted to kind of threaten and intimidate his father at first, but then it kind of also happened that he put a knife to his, I don't know, chest area, well, to some vital organs, and maybe he wasn't actually intending to do it, but it kind of happened accidentally or in the heat of the moment. Or like in any case, he seems to, of course, feeling guilty about it, as one would assume, and this of course affects him a lot, so that's why Mao was able to kind of psychologically attack him so strongly. But this is pretty interesting. I wonder where would it go. This is like in the end everything happened so quickly and like it was so overly dramatic, and then like when Mao comes out and there's also CC waiting for him, like and saying some also interesting things that I once loved you. Okay, yeah, I said before that obviously she cared for him, and then wait for me first in the world of C. This is more interesting. This might be connected to like her general mystery and like her purpose and backstory and stuff. So this is peculiar. And with Suzaku, I guess it makes sense within his character, but it is definitely his weak point now, as he feels maybe guilty and conflicted at the same time, because he said I had no choice, like I had to do it for Japan, so he thinks still that it was the right choice, but he of course feels guilty because it's his dad and it's a murder, and he's all about actually saving people and making sure they don't die. So this is a bit of a dissonance for him and his ideals. So this is pretty interesting, and also makes him a more like gray character, because before that I said that he has super like shining white morals and he's like on main like very good. How is this, this kind of alignment? He's like lawful good, something like that. But now we also learn like more dark sides about him, and that's very interesting. And at the same time, I can't stop thinking also about that strange moment where her name was Millie, right, Millie, the president of the council. So Rivals likes her, so he's unhappy that she went to a marriage interview. And she told Lelouch about this marriage interview, like she expected some response from him also, but maybe he didn't give her the reaction that she wanted. I didn't really feel like that she had any romantic interest in Lelouch, like more than like they are friends, so maybe she wanted to just some support from her friend, but I think Lelouch wasn't really understanding how it is to her, and now it seems like, yeah, we learned in the previous episode that Lloyd is an earl, and it's actually him she got a marriage interview with. Also, isn't he like more of an adult? I'm not sure how much of age difference they have, but I guess that's normal for aristocracy marriages. So, and he just, it seems he just wants to get married as a fact, like to check the box. So maybe there are some like parents or relatives or some pressure somewhere also, like she is forced to go to this marriage interview. Maybe he is also being pressured into getting married, so he just wants to get these people who are pressuring him off his back and say, okay, here it is, I'm married, there's my wife, all's good. And now maybe for her, if she isn't really interested in that marriage, it would also be fine, because there's kind of like some formal marriage, but in fact her husband wouldn't care if she had romantic relationship with someone else. Well, I'm not sure, like depending on how high morals again they have. But yeah, that's a very peculiar situation, and I'm like wondering, is it going to lead to somewhere? So that was an interesting moment. And again, we have a cliffhanger on Mao's condition, like is he alive? Is he finally dead? Like that's the question. And I think this episode was more like about, we are reminded of Suzaku and Lelouch's bond, and how they both care for Nanale, how good they can work together is a moment. We are maybe finally putting an end to a Mao arc, and at the same time we learned some truth about Suzaku, which is very peculiar. So I guess that was the point of this episode. And also I think it was implied that Toda maybe was captured. I'm not sure. He seemed to be presented as a very like evasive character before, so I'm not sure about that. And we could also see some moments where they were asking how the friends of Lelouch in the council, they were asking like, how you and Shirley, did you make up still or not? Like, how would Shirley feel about this if she hears this? She would like, I never saw this person before, and you're asking when are we going to stop fighting about what? Well, I guess it works still as his for his story that she's pretending. They're going to think that she's a fantastic, fabulous actress. They're going to say, dude, Shirley, you need to become an actress. You're so good at this, at pretending that you don't know who Lelouch is. Yeah, I think that's mostly all. And yeah, like Villetta and Augie are now a married couple. I don't know. I feel like there is definitely some romantic build-up between them, at least for Augie, in the way kind of how it was shot, and she's so beautiful and so like she's here, she cooked some food and he's like smitten, I think. But we'll see where it goes. And I wonder, like, she's a very smart person, so it could go both ways. I feel like she could be pretending for her own gain. She seems to be very sincere and natural, but I think I am inclined to believe that it is a possibility. But yeah, there is also a possibility that she actually has amnesia, and then it could also go both ways. She could actually change as a person, and even if she gains back her memories, maybe she will already have like different opinions on things, and actually honestly maybe like join the resistance or become some kind of neutral force. Or maybe she will regain her memories and now will have a lot of maybe new info that is not good for resistance, that she knows it, and she will not be interested in kind of being friends with the resistance in any way, so to say. So And also she knows Lelouch Zero's identity, so if she regains her memory, she's going to remember that. So that's very convenient for Lelouch that she has amnesia, it seems. And yeah, I feel like maybe if she was pretending, she would already maybe leave and try to relay the important information about Zero instead of hanging out here and like learning more about Augie. Like, even if she knows that Augie is from Resistance, like what does she would want to learn? Okay, we'll see where this goes. It seems like there are a lot of threads have started, and we're kind of waiting to see where they're going to lead, what is going to happen to these plot points. So this is pretty exciting. But this would be it for today. So please share your thoughts if you have any in the comments down below without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching and see ya.